May I come in, sir?
Yes, come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
GURSIMRAT Singh, I hope, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. Now you are an MBS doctor.
Yes, sir.
And of course, you have been selected for civil service last year.
Yes, sir. I got into Delhi and Andaman Police Service.
Delhi and Andaman Police Service, you have got it. So that's good. Anyhow, now you want for more. So now, let me see. You have taken subject Punjabi literature.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am not a student of Punjabi literature, but let me two modern Punjabi literature author.
Yes, sir.
And their which novels, their works. One by one, give me of the two authors and their works.
Yes, sir. So first will be Amrita Pritam.
Okay.
She has written poetry about women issues. She was first recipient of Sahitya Academy Award, first woman recipient of Sahitya Academy Award for her work Sunehde. And she has written many works such as Rasidi Ticket, her autobiography, Kagas Te Canvas. In her famous poem Ajakhan Waris Shanu, she has written about the partition of Punjab as well. Sir, second poet will be Sir Nanak Singh. Sir, he is a novelist. He has written various novels such as Pavitr Papi, Ik Miyan Do Talwaran, which he has gotten Sahitya Academy Award. 𝐒𝐁𝐀𝐓𝐂𝐇 novel, which was also translated in English by his grandson Navdeep Suri. And sir, in 𝐒𝐁𝐀𝐓𝐿𝐴 he has told about Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Sir.
As a police officer, there may be occasion where you may be involved in an encounter.
Yes.
Now, there is nothing wrong in encounter. The criminals are firing at you, so you fire at the encounter. But why it has taken a wrong turn? Why it is disapproved by everyone in the society, this counter? What happens actually? Let me see.
Sir, in our judicial system, we believe in the dictum that a person is innocent till guilty. So, sir, the police has the work of writing the investigation and filing the charge sheet. And, sir, after that, the due process of law and trial takes place, and then the punishment is given and due justice is given to the victim and accused to the punishment. Sir, in case of imminent danger or in matters of self-defense only, in the rarest of rare cases, the police is bound maybe to use encounter thing, but it is not the norm, sir.
You use the phrase due procedure of law, due process of law, okay? And there is other procedure established by law.
Yes, sir.
Legally, what is the difference between these two phrases?
Yes, sir. So in a constitution, in Article 21, it was mentioned procedure established by law, which India follows. But after the Honorable Supreme Court Menaka Gandhi case, now the due process of law, which it was said that it is also implicit in our constitution, that the law has to be followed, but the situation and it has to be also seen, and it has to be followed in letter and spirit, sir.
MBBS, of course, is you did there, you become a medical doctor. Now, then the latest program, you say the virus thing, COVID.
Yes, sir.
Why, of course, you have some field. Why there is so much confusion about the COVID treatment? I think all sorts of experimentation went on. Someone prescribed some medicine. What are the latest procedure for treatment of COVID? Have you studied something like that?
Yes, sir. In the COVID kit, for fever, symptomatic treatment is given, and vitamin C and zinc tablets are also given. On the vaccination front, in India, we have Covaxin and Covishield as the first and second dose. And for booster dose also now it is given to the comorbid people. So we are increasing the vaccination coverage and spreading the narrative of COVID appropriate behavior so as to prevent these infections.
Thank you. Please.
Thank you, sir.
आप लोग का कैंडिडेट है.
Let us take to the vaccination controversy that recently came into light regarding Pfizer's vaccine.
Yes, sir.
So, why this controversy arose?
Sir, Pfizer is a mRNA vaccine, and sir, in that it does not provide durable immunity, though its efficacy was good. But this is a newer type of vaccine where the booster dose is required because antibody level drops after some time period. So that is due to that, sir. Also in China, they have Sinopharm and Sinovac vaccine. There also the mRNA vaccines, the durability is lost. But in India, we have the Covaxin and Covishield, which are inactivated or live pathogen vaccines. Sir, where the durability is more, the antibodies they stay for a longer period.
My question was different, Dr. Gursimrat. I asked about controversy which arose regarding Pfizer's vaccine. Initially, they were claiming 98% of efficacy.
Yes, sir.
But that did not prove correct. So, why was so?
Sir, I'll go and read about it. The details I don't know.
Good. And you see, some more controversy was, many type of criticism that came to light just because of our very political parties, few political parties who were demanding Pfizer's vaccine in the early time, yes, and which was refused by the present government.
Yes.
So, what was the issue?
Sir, I'm not aware about the Pfizer vaccine, the details.
Okay, okay. Let us come to Punjabi literature.
Yes.
Why Waris Shah, famous Waris Shah,
Yes, sir.
Qissa of Heer Ranjha.
Yes.
Why this book was given so much of relevancy of that time? It's an 18th century book.
Yes, sir. Sir, Waris Shah is also known as the Shakespeare of Punjab and of Punjabi literature, because he very vividly and lucidly has given the account of the love story of Heer Ranjha in his book. And at the same time, he has given a very good picture of the then culture, the Punjabi culture and tradition, and what were the practices in those times. So very beautifully he has given the mirror of Punjabi society as well. That's why it is this story written by Waris Shah is very famous in Punjabi folklore, sir.
Okay, now let us come to the modern poets,
Yes.
especially Mohan Singh and Shiv Kumar Batalwa. What is their contribution towards the literature?
Yes, sir. So Shiv Kumar Batalvi is called Bireda Sultan, and he has written about love, romance and pain, and also about nature. He's called the Keats of Punjabi literature, and his famous works, he got Luna Sahitya Academy Award for his work Luna, and many other works such as Pidanda Paraga. He's famous among the youth. They read about his poetry, sir. And about Mohan Singh, sir, he is also a romantic and progressivist writer of modern Punjabi literature, sir.
So, Dr. Singh, have you joined this Andaman Nicobar Police Services?
Sir, training will commence from March. So.
Okay, so already you have joined, but training part has not been
Yes.
started yet.
Yes, right.
So, anyway, you are again one of the typical choice seeker. IPS is your first choice.
Yes, sir.
What is behind that?
Yes, sir.
What is behind this
Yes, sir.
asking IPS as the first choice?
Yes, sir. Sir, during the course of my graduation, that is MBBS, I developed interest towards forensic medicine, and which inclined me more towards crime and investigation part of policing. So also, sir, I have immense passion for police uniform and policing as a service. And I believe with my background in medical sciences and also being a national level sports person, I can contribute and learn better in Indian police service.
Forensic science.
Yes.
How does that help in investigation, police investigation, various matters of murder, rape, and
Yes,
some important crimes?
Yes, sir. So forensic medicine is quintessential in the investigation part of crime, sir, in the medico-legal cases and determining the cause of death. In addition to that, sir, keep the preservation of evidence and viscera in various samples. It is very handy to assist the investigation on that front, to file it in the courts. So also newer techniques such as DNA fingerprinting, the brain mapping, narco-analysis, as the DNA fingerprinting was also used in the Shraddha Walker case. The DNA sample was matched with the bones which were found in the forest. So in that regard, sir, it is quintessential in coming to the cause of death and in establishing justice, sir.
Why this brain mapping? It is not being considered a 100% proof proven, proven evidence
Yes.
piece. Why it is?
So the brain mapping or narco-analysis tests our brain's response to particular questions, and the brain frequency and waves are tested. Sir, but the sodium thiopental, the drug is given in that, but sometimes a person who can control his emotions, or maybe to a particular extent, there the false positive cases can also be there. So sir, in that it is not 100% reliable indicator, but it can be a corroborative evidence, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Gursimrat.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
I'll ask you something about current affairs,
Yes.
which are likely questions when you appear for the final interview. Before that, my colleague was asking you about Pfizer and all. There is a latest video where a Pfizer CEO is walking along in Davos and he is avoiding the questions. Have you seen that?
No, sir.
You can go to the YouTube at your convenience, so that will update you.
Yes.
I will not, it has been discussed, so I will not touch upon, but do see it.
Yes, sir.
How he's being charged for having this thing. Now on current affairs, why is today's date 23rd of January important in the Indian context? Tell me.
So today is the Jayanti of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Ji, sir.
Okay,
It is
good.
celebrated.
And have you read something about him, Netaji?
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him, very briefly?
Sir, he also cleared the Indian Civil Service examination, and then he resigned from that. Also, he has contributed in Indian National Army in 1943, right from Singapore. Then he led that army. So, sir, also he was part of Congress before 1939 and the Forward Bloc. Then he joined. Sir, his legacy towards inspiring the youth towards the freedom struggle, so that is being celebrated today.
Now, any Sikh who was there in the INA? Any name with you?
So, Mr. Tillon was there.
That's right. Mr. Dhillon was. Huh? Mr.
Gurbaksh
Dhillon.
Singh.
I asked him, name a Sikh who was with Subhash Bose. So it was Dhillon.
Mohan Singh.
G.S. Dhillon was there.
Yes, sir.
But Mohan Singh was the first commander of INA.
Yes, sir, he founded it
But
initially.
From Sikh, this thing. Anyway, literature part you have covered very well. And this Jaipur Lit Fest, where
Yes.
Nanak Singh's works are being discussed, because his grandson, Navdeep Suri, is present there.
Yes.
And he has done the English translation, which is very good. Are there good books available of Amrita Pritam in English about Rasidi ticket and everything?
So they are available, but I am not aware of the names. I am not
No,
able
but
to
they
recall.
are available.
Yes, sir.
In simple language.
Yes, sir.
Another thing in current affairs, 26 January is after 3 days.
Yes, sir.
Who is our chief guest this time at the parade?
Yes, sir. The Egyptian president,
What's his
LCC.
name?
Sir, LCC, Mr. LCC.
LCC.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him? Anything you know about LCC? No.
No, sir.
Okay, that's
I'll
all
read
right.
about it.
But this is okay that you at least know about it. What is the terror scene in India? You think as a civil service aspirant, it is under control? A lot of things need to be done. Yesterday, Prime Minister spoke to the police officers of the
Yes, sir.
country. He cautioned about certain things, the drone bringing arms to your state
Yes, sir.
and everything. And he highlighted the dangers are. What is you are already selected for police and very important, Danip cadre. So what do you think? The threat is real or our agencies are very alert, or we need to be more vigilant to counter it? What do you think?
Sir, yes, the threats are there regarding in Jammu Kashmir also there was attack in Rajouri lately, and the Khalistan movement in Punjab, though it is dormant, but sir, the vestiges are still there. The external state actors are involved who may provoke the youth.
Who are the external stage actors according to you?
Sir, such agencies such as Six for Justice, which is a US-based sectionist agency, though it is banned under UAPA Act.
And who are supporting them?
So the external political lawyers, and also sir some
Any other external hand which is supporting them? Any foreign country is supporting them, you think?
sir from UK as well, some people are supporting that lawyer. Sir, and they also talks about referendum. So those are these stages are dormant, but the intelligence agencies, they need to be very vigilant, and they need to counter such tendencies and spread awareness in the states. The police officers have to aware the youth that we should not be prone to such propaganda, sir.
So we need to be more alert, you think?
Yes, sir, right, sir.
Do you watch films?
Yes, sir.
You watch films? Last couple of years we are seeing that films are bringing a lot of controversy every now and then.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking an apolitical question to you.
Yes, sir.
Like for example, Kashmir Files,
Yes.
controversy. Padmavat, then Padmini, her life, that is again controversy. And then now Pathan, and controversy. Shah Rukh Khan has been phoning up the chief ministers that you release. So what is your take on that? Are they genuine or are they for cheap publicity? What does government do about it to control? The genuine cine lovers are being deprived to watch good films.
Yes,
It has was this trend before also. What do you think? Like Urta Punjab,
Yes,
it is a social thing and all, and the film and all. So what do you think should be done to this, contain this? What is your original thinking, fertile thinking?
So I believe though there is freedom of expression, the cinematography, they are free to provide viewers what are the story they are providing, and as a society we are a evolved society, and we have the choice what to take and what not to take. But sir, also by the Central Board of Film Certification, they have to see if there is something which may hurt the sentiments or the national security. So after that proper certification, sir, after that only it should be allowed to be screened. In my opinion, sir, if because that may escalate maybe a situation, a security situation, or may hurt someone's sentiments, sir. So that should be deleted in my opinion, because a threat to internal security can also happen. So, but after that it should be freedom of expression, and that should be screened, sir.
And you say, last question, you are interested in sports.
Yes, sir.
What are your favorite sports which you practice? Sports or games? What is?
So I have been a national level basketball player under 19.
Very good.
Yes, sir. So I play the sport of basketball.
What is the state of basketball in India? Does it have a future?
Yes, sir. Right now we have a ranking of 83rd, but sir, India has many players such as Satnam Singh Puller, who are representing in NBA League of USA. But sir, like cricket has an IPL league, basketball should also, though we had come up with the league, but that was stopped. So private sector participation, so that we can focus on other sports as well, apart from cricket, like hockey, which was our glory. Hockey, football, basketball. We need to provide funding to these sports as well to revive these sports.
Basketball, you mean?
Basketball.
Have you heard of Dribble Academy?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of this Dribble Academy, a basketball body?
Yes, sir.
Where is it? And who is running it? Any idea?
No, sir.
Have you heard of Pradyut Voleti?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Which corporate house is promoting basketball more in India?
Sir, I know that Mr. Ranveer Singh was the brand ambassador, the actor. He was promoting Indian NBA. Sir, but corporate house, I'll go and read about it.
Can you name the two tallest players of basketball in the country?
Satnam Singh, his height is 7 feet, and Sim Puller, he's also 7'1", 7'2", sir.
Have you heard of the name of PC Srivastava, 7 feet 4 inches, or Panda, 7 feet 5 inches?
Yes, sir. Mr. Pandey, I've heard, sir.
Yeah, good. Anyway, I have not been exposed to Punjabi literature, but I was just now trying to think. Is Guru Nanak also written some Punjabi Sahitya?
Yes, sir.
What is the name of his book?
Sir, Japji Sahib, Barama Tukhari, sir, Asa Diwar. These are some of the books.
Correct.
by Guru Nanak.
And you mentioned about the Heer Ranjha written by,
Waris Shah ji, sir.
and Hashim is another person who has written
Yes, sir.
about. Can you name 3 novels written by him?
Sir, Sassi Pannu, he has written the folklore of that.
Sohini Mahewal,
Sohni Mahewal as well, sir.
Laila Majnu.
Laila Majnu by Sir Pillu.
Yeah. Tell me, coming to current affairs, these are all your Punjabi literature.
Yes, sir.
But I have a belief that in IAS and IPS and all these interviews, they asked a lot of current affairs questions.
Yes, sir.
You have prepared something for current affairs?
Yes, sir.
Which is coming to your mind in terms of current affairs in last few days?
Sir, about G20 I have read, about Russia-Ukraine war, about, sir, various happenings such as the DGP-IGP conference which is taking place. Sir, also the World Economic Forum Davos Summit. Sir, about the COVID things, the 𝐒𝐀𝐓𝐂𝐇 new first intranasal vaccine. Sir, such happenings. Like
But you know, the question was asked, first question on the Pfizer.
yes, sir.
I am told, but I understand this true also, it came in newspaper, some of the Indian politicians were inviting Pfizer.
Yes, sir.
And the Pfizer refused, saying that it should be invitation should be from the central government.
Yes, sir.
What was the reason? Can you think of the reason?
Sir, I am not able to recall. I had read that news, but I'll.
You have read that news?
Yes, sir.
Good, very good. Have you heard about the drop to be used through the nasal as a counter to COVID?
𝐒𝐀𝐓𝐂𝐇. Yes, sir.
Is it beneficial? Is it recommended?
So it had some concerns as well, but now it is available on the CoWIN platform. So 4 drops per intranasal vaccine, it is recommended as a booster dose. Sir.
But they have not yet started.
No, sir.
Coming to another thing which I came in last 3 days about the 𝐒𝐂𝐀𝐓𝐂 case.
Yes, sir.
The doctor who saw the body for the first time
Yes, sir.
noticed a lot of things, but he didn't mention then.
Yes.
Now he has mentioned
Yes, sir.
that it is a murder, outright murder.
Yes, sir.
So you think doctors will be, you being a doctor, will you be influenced by the politicians and the police to compromise with your oath which you have taken with Hippocrates and what it's called?
Yes, sir.
Do you think it's a wise thing to compromise?
No, sir. By the Hippocratic oath and the Charak Shapath, the doctor is bound by to give the correct forensic report and what is the correct cause of death. He has to mention that in the evidence, sir.
Okay, last question. What the country doing for the 5 trillion economy for the country by 1930?
Yes, sir. So we are targeting $5 trillion economy. Right now we became the 5th largest economy and crossing the 3 trillion mark. Sir, we are trying to boost the manufacturing sector. So having the PLI scheme and Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme, we are trying to boost the manufacturing and promoting MSME and startups. In addition to that, sir, the ease of doing business, which will attract foreign investors as well to invest in India. So also we are trying to diversify and make agriculture remunerative as a target to double farmers' income. So the cropping pattern also needs to be diversified to millets, especially 2023 being the International Year of Millets. It is all the more relevant, sir.
What is PLI?
So it is production linked incentive scheme. Sir, in various sectors, the industrial sectors are incentivized on their incremental production, sir.
So is it permitted for all the sectors, or some sectors and companies are chosen by the government?
So some sectors and companies are chosen.
What is the basis of selection?
Sir, the incremental production rate, sir. The output.
Have they given any target to the current production?
So that I'll go and check about the particular.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Can you name some prominent figures in Punjabi literature from post-independence Pakistan, not India?
So Amrita Pritam ma'am was born there.
No, post-independence. Post-independence Pakistan, last 3-4 decades. Have you read any works by any Pakistani Punjabi authors from Pakistani Punjab?
So I have not read, but Mr. Allama Iqbal is there.
Right now, why would the development of Pakistani Punjab literature and Indian Punjab literature, why do they diverge so much? It's divergent.
Yes, sir.
Give me a couple of reasons for divergence.
Sir, after the partition, sir, that is also one of the reasons. And the scripts are different. We use here Gurmukhi script, and in Pakistan, Punjab, they write in Shahmukhi script.
Right.
So that is also another reason, sir.
And what about communal feelings, sentiments? Do you think these have also had influence?
Yes, sir.
Literature in both the countries.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. The communal feelings, and after the partition, there is a pain and vestiges have been there.
So you are not exposed to any Pakistani authors in your syllabus, Punjabi syllabus. All right. Now Sidhu Moosewala,
Yes, sir.
was also said to glorify an arms type of culture. What was that? Arms culture in Punjab.
Yes, sir.
What was the
So the glorification of drugs and arms, which has led to the situation of law and order escalation in the state of Punjab. So yes, that issue is there, and now the Punjab government has come with the move to ban such glorification on social media and in the songs, and they are trying even to encourage the singers that they portray the good culture of Punjab, which is the good elements of the culture of Punjab.
Right now, one last question. You have joined DANIPS,
Yes.
and you might end up joining IPS in the future. Now, don't you think there's some sort of a contradiction between your medical professional background and joining the police? Police often use force, kill people. For the medical professional, you are supposed to be saving people, trying to protect them, and so on. Is there some sort of a contradiction here?
Sir, I believe there is a lot of convergence. A doctor is entitled to save lives, and a police officer has to contribute in safety and security.
You would have
of
to
people.
open fire, order people to open fire on a crowd or something. So wouldn't that be dangerous? I mean, how would that be saving people?
Sir, I think police knows how to separate chaff from the grain. Yes, they had to be hard with the bad elements or criminals of the society. But at the same time, they have to have values of empathy and compassion, and innovative measures such as community policing and collaborative policing. Sir, I believe with my background in medical sciences and imbibing those quality of empathy and compassion, I can address the grievances of public in the field as well. Sir.
Good. Thank you. Right?
Thank you, sir.
Everything is good.
Thank you.